Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi on 4K UHD Blu-ray. Now, I have this one on Blu-ray, and this was a favorite of mine when it comes to Dolby Atmos, so I was pumped to see this hit the 4K format. So let's go over the movie briefly. Now, this is a movie I highly recommend to anybody who's a fan of true stories or war films, and I think this does both great. Now, this is a true story about the 6 soldiers in Benghazi who were defending the diplomatic embassy there on the September 11th attacks in 2012, and this is a very good, gripping look at that, and really has you at the edge of your seat the whole time. Michael Bay directs this one, and really tells us in a way that if you know nothing about the factual events going into it, you will have a good time with this movie, and kind of just see it as a movie until you realize it is a true story. It really does play out like an action thriller war movie by itself, and I recommend this one to anybody. John Krasinski is great in this as well. You see him acting in a different role from his normal The Office kind of role, and I definitely like the cast, and I think this just was a great portrayal of the event. So now let's get into the video quality here. So this is a 2K digital intermediate upscale to 4K, and this looks phenomenal. Now what we get here is a refinement over the Blu-ray. This is a night and day difference, but I will say that the Blu-ray is pretty fantastic by itself. So the 4K looks phenomenal. Now what you really see here is a great increase in textural detail. So this was directed by Michael Bay. So this was heavily stylized with that teal and orange look. So the skin tones are very orange and the textures are just overly texturalized, so it's a little bit unrealistic, but it almost makes it look hyper realistic when you see it on the screen. But stuff like pores on faces, debris on faces, when a bomb explodes, all the debris going everywhere, it's really fantastic when it comes to detail and getting that 3D depth effect. Now hitting on the depth here, the depth is very much increased from the Blu-ray, adding a 3D element to a lot of these scenes, and the detail is greatly increased all throughout, with the resolution really adding a nice increase in detail on all aspects of this disc. Now let's get to the Dolby Vision and HDR on here, where this really shines, and that is definitely where it shines. We have tons of explosions and gunfire in this. This is a non-stop action battle scene, and Michael Bay's stylizing really works well with Dolby Vision and HDR. The fires really burst off the screen, bright orange. Even stuff, like I said, like skin tones are bright orange, the sun beaming down. Great use of HDR all around, and a lot of nighttime scenes in one where they're using night vision and stuff, and the shadow detail is also definitely improved with deep and inky blacks throughout. Now let's get to the audio on this one. So this is a Dolby Atmos track, the same as the Blu-ray, and both are absolutely fantastic reference tracks. Now this is a movie that uses Dolby Atmos to the finest effect, and I think this is a reference one for everyone to have at home. You get overheads used a ton, surrounds used a ton, a lot of explosions, a lot of helicopters and planes up above. This one just uses a great dynamic mix, and one that I recommend to anybody with a good Dolby Atmos sound system. So anyway guys, I'm going to definitely say to pick this one up, even as a blind buy. I think the movie is fantastic and one that everyone will really get a kick out of, and I just overall really thought this was a great picture quality and audio quality disc to show off to some friends. So anyway guys, I'm going to leave a link in the description for this movie. Using the link gives me a small kickback to review movies for you guys. So anyway guys, I hope you like this video. Make sure to enter the Toy Story giveaway that I posted earlier today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.